Right, let's begin exploring. We've got, I suspect we'll get to the whole city, but for now we just have to deal with the whole research center. Let's go. I mean, it's really not that, oh well, you know, looking at this place, maybe it is that crazy. I suppose it's not that crazy for Trails' world. A lot of this shit happens, and then I just turn around. There's gun marks everywhere, scorch marks otherwise. Okay, it was it was pretty bad. Right. What's happened in the library? Digital library, yeah. You're fine, you definitely haven't lost everything. Tane. I mean, there's been worse. I don't know if you should be pitying him at the moment or missing him. He seems to have done it mostly of his own accord. Though with how digital souling, I guess, can work, he may have been quite against the arrangement before he died, and then they uploaded him in a way that, oh no, I was perfectly fine with it, you know? That wouldn't be ideal. You can't enter these. Okay. You enter this? No. Anyone else in here on this floor? There are over there, but let's just check there's nobody at the observatory. There is. Who is it? No, it's just a police officer. Okay. Righto. This is definitely not the short way. Who's over here? I don't really remember anyone being in this room. It is funny how exactly similar this looks to the classroom they learnt IT in Cold Steel. I just see it and I think of that immediately. Coolidge. I don't remember the other one's name. Athena, right. Okay, nice conversation, but you're not gonna address the current situation more? You're just gonna encourage her? Okay. No, he has his priorities. She probably has hers too. It's less weird than I imagine.
Alright.
Nothing here. Right. There's a few more people in here. And just to make sure we don't have any side quests, no. I was certain I hadn't forgotten something, but I just needed to check for the sake of it. Lionel? Uh-huh. Yeah? Stephanie, Liam, Sally, and Shirley. Interesting names. Why is this Liam not start with an S?
Right.
My thoughts exactly, Aaron. My thoughts exactly. Right. He's still here. He's still just holding the taco. Come on, man. There was an attack yesterday. How are you, Meryl? I mean...
What'll it be for today?
Considering how little everybody seems to
Thanks
care
a bunch.
otherwise,
Well.
looking at this bastard, it's a bit weird they're looking at her differently. But I get the joke. I get the humor in it. Let's go over here first. Also, where's his gay lover?
Well...
I'd like to know. Also, isn't that technically a forbidden relationship? Callaghan, you know, he doesn't seem to have had much moral backbone, if I'm being utterly honest. He got seduced by a student, and then he got seduced by a criminal. Like a really bad criminal. All while working on something quite suspect, being generally known for his weapons research and also, at the same time, abusing his students.
Alrighty.
Yeah, he doesn't seem completely unredeemable, but he seems quite bad. I mean, that's yeah. If you're in a bad scenario before this attack, you're just going to be in a completely unbearable headscape. At least nobody died. If somebody had died, this place would be extremely dour. Also, where's Explosion Guy? He's not here. Is that an Elsheim garb? It is. Oh, I guess they're working right. They're working on the investigation. How about you? Ooh, what was that? Cool, nothing too much. We're actually gonna check out
this way.
here. No, never mind, we're not. Never mind that. We're not allowed. Who are you? Oh, it's not it. I'm excited to see how she's been repaired and how the whole process works. They may skim over it, unfortunately, but it'd be interesting to see. Also, he seems to have been aware of it. I don't recall him mentioning anything about it prior to this, though. Or maybe he's just aware of it now and is just discussing it. Okay, how's the situation? Hello, Cartwright.
Oh, hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again.
I completely forgot the dog got fucked up.
Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Rissete. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Okay, so she isn't going to be a party member. It's fine, we can deal with
Please,
that.
don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
Now, I want to make clear that I am personally, generally a person who goes like, oh, robots can never have a soul, they're always code. A bit weirdly hardline on that. This series, though, because of how it sort of puts magic and technology into one singular thing, because they're magical in nature, at the same time it can sort of see them having souls in this series, which is something I'm very happy for. Because having a character like this and me not, you know, being able to believe in their humanity would suck. Gel. Why gel?
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Wait, was that misspelled? No, I just didn't read it properly.
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting.
Definitely questionable. Extremely questionable. Significantly more questionable than I was expecting.
Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
See, I expected him to be potentially a villain, but not so outright a villain, you know?
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna be happy to see a Shirley arc with Rissete where she has to resist her conditioning and come join us instead of staying with Marduk when we eventually fight Marduk. You know, that'd be good to actually have... Did I say Shirley arc? Sharon arc. Sharon arc. I don't know who I said. A Sharon arc. So we don't go like, hey, look, she's an enforcer. And now she's with them. Oh, she's back with us. If they actually managed to make one of those arcs good for the first time since... Well, I don't think they did that arc in Crossbell, so since Sky. It'd be nice. It's a great arc.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
Aaron, you're being very understanding for once, which is like the opposite I would have expected when she was a fucking robot. I feel like he would be mocking her right now a
For what
bit.
it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here.
But sometimes I do underestimate Aaron.
The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
What medicine, and why is it green, and why does it look
She's
like that
right.
in general?
It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her too.
Those don't look very fleshy. And considering how seemingly lifelike she is, I'm surprised that this
That's
is the
not to
base.
say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is get lots and lots of rest.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
It's a bit also disappointing we won't be seeing her for the climax of, like... They won't explore the Arkham Fall, but for the digital reality philosophy, where you consider whether it's really being alive or not. Because she sort of is a factor in that. But in the end, I feel like if they're going to cover that topic, they'll cover it in more detail later at some point.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
Great.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
She seems really tired.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something.
She just fell asleep, man.
Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
Interesting way of putting it.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return. To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding.
Never mind, she's not a robot. She's a digitized person. Her actual brain may be in there too. Right. Fascinating. Very fascinating. There's so much to consider into who she was before. I'm not going to go into depth here because I don't think we have anywhere near enough clues. If that's the case. Her power set is interesting. But I don't think it necessarily relates to anything that we can consider. Like, it's similar to Claire's, that doesn't really mean anything, though. And making any theory here is just throwing out a wild guess. You know, there's nothing to really say at the moment.
I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth.
I'm excited to see, though, how that would develop and her past is revealed. In fact, that can make an even more compelling version of Sharon's arc.
So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure.
I'm also starting to be scared after forgetting her name earlier, to use the right name earlier, that I may be completely misremembering her name.
Not just for you, but for those who love you too.
Good scene though. Really like the voice acting as well. A lot. Right. Artificial biological limbs. So she seems to at least still be a person mentally. She's not a digitized soul. So the whole thing about her being present for the climax of this doesn't matter. But it's curious. How did we end up here? They mentioned nervous system as a spine? You know, her torso generally still human? Be very lucky that she didn't receive damage there then. I'd assumed based on the scarf that could be something, like where her head is attached to the rest of the artificial body, but it's impossible to say. He had a feeling. With Van, I can respect that. He definitely has a sense for this sort of thing. Less precise control over her body. Okay. Okay, so technically not the third book, the book from Cold Steel 3, but some elements of it.
Wait! Please.
Let me join you. Yes, Cartry, let's go. We need you to replace Rissete. I do not want Ferry in the party. Thanks,
If it's
man.
not too much to ask, could I keep helping you?
Great, brilliant, let's
I
go.
want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Katra.
I do think out of everyone in the party, though, he is the least prepared for something like this, and least equipped for it. And yes, at the beginning, probably worse off, but she had time to build up to this. Cartray is being thrown into the very deep end of the pool, and he's swam for about 5 minutes in his life.
Sorry, but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Rissete in a hospital bed.
It's more because it's dangerous,
I wasn't able to
imagine.
use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Rissete said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
He needs to hire us. Okay.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you.
The guild could probably do it too, though, but let's ignore that.
As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Rissete back to the way she was as fast as possible.
Well, I think we believed you do that anyway.
Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
Absolutely.
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Welcome
Promise
on
me
board.
you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock too.
Promise. Thank you so much.
Time to get down to business.
Cool. Well, now we need to prepare him a bit to be in the party before we move on. Okay. So we're going to do another lap around the university, or observatory, or academy, or institute, or whatever else you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, they still have the Genesis, and Callaghan is probably still relatively limited in where he can be. He probably needs a significantly powerful enough computer.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point.
Okay, so we didn't see this
The
scene.
orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well. Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
Yeah, but also everywhere has both. At this point, you could go to Crossbell and do it again. You could go to... Why have I forgotten the name? Edith, and do it there. You could do it in most major cities in this country. In fact, it would have maybe been smarter for them to just leave and find a different location that fits their needs, where there's not somebody that's aware of them and actively opposing them. You know... I mean, it's smart to use it like that. Hey, you can join us. Okay, all of this makes sense so far. Okay, time to do a full city exploration. Yep. And we can talk to everyone here again. Alright, this might take a while, but before we do it, it's time to set us up. I'm not sure I want to... God damn it, I do hate the opening of this menu still.
Switching to maintenance mode.
I don't think I want to move anything that Rissete has on
Switching to maintenance mode.
Okay, I want to look at the Hollow Core first. Thrifty Arts. It's just about saving EP, so it's pretty bad. I mean, this game with how costly EP things are, it's actually not that bad, but it just doesn't seem worthwhile. It's not even casting speed, it's just EP cost, which is not really something I think is worth it. So we're going to see if we can change this over to anything else. I think Otis is probably better. We'll level this up pretty fast.
Otis online.
And do we want Explode for him? I don't think so. I don't think we want something so damaged. No, I think we do want something damage-based with him. We'll use Arnies as a stronger support for now. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think Explode works for him, and it doesn't need to be replaced by much else. Quartet. It's okay. Actually, is it better? I think Quartet is just better. We don't need his support stuff here, like LaForce and LaCrest. I don't think they're really good for the turn economy. Otherwise, this one's also pretty good, Nebulous. Do I want Nebulous or do I want Quartet? The others may also be good, but I think these two are just pretty good choices in general. I think I'm going to go for Nebulous. Right, in that case, now it's time to look at what he has in here. Freeze, garbage. Let's put on... He doesn't need attack. We don't have another cast yet. He already has a cast 2 on? Okay, brilliant. Then cast 1. Let's switch around the placement, though. This will be where cast 1 goes. Let's try to get him Chrono Boost 2, because he has time-based stuff already. We want wind and time, but I think realistically we can't get wind here. Yeah, I mean, this is limited to space after all. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's not much else we can do at the moment. We could maybe get 8 if we give him a stronger one. We will take this off Rissete, though, for the time being.
New skill
So
confirmed.
we'll put Action 2 here. We'll get Chrono Boost 2 through that. We'll put Cast 1 here. All of this so far seems fair. The only one I want to replace really is Freeze. He actually came pretty well prepared. Mind 1 will give us Chaos Impact. That's fine. And lastly, we will put on... Stellaverse, I think. That's a pretty good choice, actually.
New
Yeah, let's
skill
go.
confirmed.
I think this is actually a fairly solid build for how little it has. HP 1 is the only other one I could realistically replace in my eyes, but for now it's good enough that I'll just leave it. It's not really a problem. Okay. Great. Actually,
Adjustment complete.
no. Yeah, it's fine. Let's switch around the party members.
Activating maintenance
Okay,
mode.
which button was it? Why have I forgotten completely? It's in status, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Team is ready. Cool, let's go. Actually... Yeah, never mind. We're good. Let's get talking to everyone. she fell asleep just now and then fell asleep again and woke up again. Is she having a bad time right now? That's a terrible question. She's definitely having a bad time. I really like Rissete. I really do. I'm very curious to see where she goes. I'm so in love with this cast. They're so well done. It really does make me think of specifically Sky in terms of how they're placed and how they're used.
So...
Okay. Nothing too important there. Hello again, Nadir. Okay, well, he was aware of the technology at least, even if he didn't know about Rissete. Doesn't matter either way. Relatively boring, everything they're going to say here. I imagine we would just hear, you know... Oh, hey, it's Ray, though. The painkiller should make the limb fitting much easier. Ray, you're a Chad. You've just made me so happy, and you've done something good for Rissete. Love you, man. It's so fun, the side quest we just did tied into it. It really is.
Indeed.
Okay. Oh, Basel's about to become a so big town. Ray's here to fix their lack of love for it. The tomatoes will spread and they will conquer the world. Oh, here he is. Here's Explosion Man. Okay. Anyone out here? There are multiple this time. Okay. Lionel, you're out here now. Ah. Right. That's what he was talking about. She is not actually drawing anything. You know, after the detail they put in by putting the actual faces on their cards here, I genuinely thought there might be a chance that picture had something on it. We're not letting any reporters in? That feels like a bad choice. That's just going to cause panic and concern. Okay. That's just mean to Lionel, though. That was a very unpleasant thing to say. Cool, nothing here. Back to the library. How are the books? Okay, cool, man. Apparently the books are fine because he's not panicked anymore. Or they're all gone and now he's just having a breakdown, but probably not. I feel like we'd be told about that. That's just what happens when you're obsessed with stuff, man. I feel like as a scientist in an institute like this, you should be well aware that that's not that weird. There's literally a guy down there going like, oh god, I wish I could salvage even the smallest thing here for my research on explosives and destruction. You're complaining about the guy who's concerned about his fungi research that he's been doing for ages and was about to succeed with, and how he's been fucked. Okay. AI is really taking over here, huh?
So...
maybe because he has a quest? But also, maybe because he's a villain or has some really weird ulterior motives. He's a very strange character. Just holding that coffee as everyone's evacuating, you know. Just weird. How's it serving as the clerk right now? Liz. You just researched. That's it. Hello, Taco Man. Okay. Nothing interesting here, really. Considering we just talked to everyone, I didn't expect anything. It'd be very hard for them to create an interesting environment immediately after. What are you doing? There's actual scorch marks and stuff over here. You don't need to be cleaning in the middle of nowhere. Who's out here? Coolidge, hello. I mean, that's a fair point. It is concerning. They could be stealing any amount of information. Can we see it? Yeah, we can. That is a cool airship, and I cannot wait for the inevitable part where we go up to it and do our story mission on it. I do think it looks small from here, though, compared to what it looked like before. I guess that's just perspective. Now, if they want to do something really cool, they could have thrown in the Sky character who loved taking photos of airships right here, instead of having this be a random NPC. But you know, I don't think that guy's coming back, unfortunately.
Well...
What do we have here?
Nothing at all is what we have here. Should we go to... I mean, we'll check the canyon out, see if there's anybody here. There won't be, realistically, but there could. No. Okay. We did get all the chests as well. Actually, I just need to make sure it wasn't Rissete that had our detection on, right? That would be pretty bad to not have.
Find your ornament, are you?
Do you have it? Hawkeye, all enemies will be displayed. All treasure will be displayed. Yep. She has it. There's no treasure. We're good. Let's keep going. I guess we'll start in the new town.
Why not stay here and relax?
Hello, Willy. How's your rooming cafe?
Alright.
Do you have any
Okay.
preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Nothing new for us. Actually, I
Do you have any
need to use
preferences?
a shop. I just realized. 10k? Not too bad.
Thanks
Not
for
too
coming
bad. Ah, the students. How are they feeling about this? You know, their whole trip has been cancelled, essentially. They have no real reason to be here. Ren has left you in charge. Where is she right now? Keep yourselves in the hotel. It's all you need to do. No, you shouldn't have let them do that. That's your job to say no to that. Alberts? I mean, it's probably safer with it hanging around it. Like, though I get what he's saying, you know, it's saying that the higher-ups expect there could be a follow-up.
Right.
By yourself now, Chinyon? Rip your movie trip, but hey, you can record the airship and probably get some footage. There are no journalists allowed in. You could be a journalist for the situation.
Alrighty.
Okay. Lon May, how'd that meeting go?
So,
Okay. Apparently he didn't care that much. I mean, you guys can just stay in the foyer. I don't think there's a problem with that. It's not particularly cramped. Okay. This whole area's done. Hello, police officer. I still never gotten anything interesting from you, so maybe this time. Oh. Okay. Interesting. People actually got quite hurt in the police station. What? He's saying PMC, but aren't those just Jaegers? A private military company? Isn't that just a Jaeger?
So...
I don't think they're quite Jaegers, and so I don't think calling them a PMC is quite correct.
Well...
Nothing in here. How are you doing?
When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the
Okay, good thing they did actually check they were safe.
This tram is bound
Cool.
to the artisanal.
Oh, more student stuff? James, what are you looking for? That's just mean. Old fart, it's a woman. Why are you talking like that about a woman? It feels more like something you say to a male. James, I'm interested to see you grow. Maybe he'll be a bracer one day. I wouldn't bet on it, but it's possible. Okay, I mean, she's correct. It's a bit surprising, but good for them. Working together, the bros. How is he doing that? These things are not carryable. These things require mechanical instruments or a group of people to carry. Okay, how's this store doing? Well, that's nice of you.
Hello there.
What I can buy from him is an EP3. It does cost a lot, though. But considering we're down to like 500 of things like fire, and we don't need to unlock any earth slots in particular on anyone, feels like it's a decent choice to buy one. Oh, it's tough. No, I think I need to focus on unlocking slots if I can. I don't need an extra defensive slot unlocked for him for now. I really think that's definitely the worst tree at the moment. This is unaffordable anyway. Hers is also unaffordable, but it is the one we should be prioritizing. I think maybe I wait for this. Actually, Aaron's is affordable, and I definitely want him to have an extra attack slot open. So, we'll open this up for now. And we will put an action 1 in there.
See you again.
So...
Bye.
Maintenance mode activated.
Action 1, and that should unlock Chrono Impact 2.
Skill
Yep.
loadout updated.
In fact, he's even more suited for this than for this driver than Cartwright is.
Oh.
Buy items, nothing new.
See you again.
We will leave the 4SPG for now until after we talk to everyone, like usual. Who are you? Celian? I don't really remember you. Well, he seems to be swamped. Right. How are you? Foreign true.
Do you
Okay, you were just
know what
talking
you
about
want?
just foreign to Calvard. There's plenty of things that are foreign to Calvard. Calvard has a very unique aesthetic. It can only be said. In that case, if we have Cartray in, does he have a gear? We already have it. Can we upgrade it, is the question. It doesn't give him much arts. It's still
I
not
hope to
worth
see
it.
you again.
Oh, that is a wall. I am Aaron at the moment. Right, up here. De Niro, hello. That's nice. I like this guy. You guys are gonna end up together? Is that what this is leading to? Anything else? Okay, she is noticing him. Good for you, De Niro.
Hello.
We'll see in the next game whether it actually worked out.
Thanks
And by
for
that I mean
shopping.
it almost certainly will. It's just their style, you know? You can really tell certain things. It got attacked once, that doesn't mean it's an unsafe city. Everywhere gets attacked in fucking Zamoria. Right. That is upstairs again. I keep getting that messed up. Rail service suspended. Okay. At least they gave us useful information for once. What are you saying? It's actually fun that they had the little detail of having her come out to make sure that people are aware it's open rather than keeping her inside the store. Petra? You two, how are you doing right now? Still having your arguments? Ah, they're coming together. Nice. Okay. Well, that's nice. Nothing more than some details there, though. You guys still haven't left. You got quite unlucky getting caught up in all this. As you guys just wait, is what? Now what?
Indeed.
Juniper. Honestly, I'm a bit sad that they're not talking to Van directly a bit more. It'd be a nice, fun thing for them to discuss with him. Everything that's going on. Yeah? A lot of people are mentioning damage to vehicles in particular. I wonder if that was purposeful. Still thinking about Cindy. Okay, that's everyone outside of in here. Hello, Tritty. Well, at least she's thinking. Right, are you still thinking about the bottom line, Rooster? You still gonna speak like you know everything while knowing nothing? Still talking about fucking budget plans. Please. Please, just think about anything else once. I know it's important, but you can't keep mentioning it every time we talk to you. It's disturbing. Okay. Now, let's get to the artisanal district.
Off we go.
Shouldn't be too long to go through here. Barnaby.
Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel. When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication card
That's
ready
good,
and
Barnaby.
follow the instructions of the attendant.
Are they gonna connect over this? They're gonna finally understand each other.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel.
Okay.
When boarding the Aerotram, please have
Man, okay. Grover, great opinion, but this isn't how you support that.
your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of
Okay,
the
wait, no, hold on. He added a good point. He doesn't want it to be like, just to make sure you're actually doing the thing you want to do. Giving him experience, you know, that is a fair argument.
So...
Oh, never mind. He was tricking him. He knows his father better than I do.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel. When boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication
Well, it's good they've connected a bit more. Let's just go down this path. Hello, Dick. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right, we can't enter there yet, because that is a quest. Point. Lawrence, who are you? I do not remember you. I genuinely don't recall him at all. Marco, how's your Uber eating? Okay.
Alrighty.
They're working together, pretty much what you'd expect. Okay. Moving on. Anything upstairs? Any... Oh, Melise, your holiday isn't doing so good anymore, is it? You don't want to go on any more of them. Is that what's gonna happen? Never mind, she's just extremely happy to be stuck here. She's not particularly shaken up or thinking about the fact it happened because she went on a business trip. Well, at least she's happy. We didn't get any. Right. Anything up here? Absolutely not. Going up there... will not trigger a scene. The Bracer Guild has a scene. The church has a scene. The workshop has a scene. Right, so we just head over to up here, talk to a few people, and then we do the side quest. Oh wait, there's also someone way down there. Voyager! What did he make? Oh, it's just better quality than usual. Okay, well, good job, Voyager. You got a bit big for his boots. Well, give it a while. Very fast character arc for him, honestly. I expected this one to reach across both games before it got to this point. Stinson. I guess Calvard has never experienced it, so it is probably pretty shocking. But it has happened in so much of the rest of the west of the continent that you'd expect them to be prepared to some degree for it. Then Graham Hart specifically said, hey, we'll let you do what you want, Ouroboros, so maybe he just purposely didn't prepare for it, and Almata's just an issue that sort of popped up. It was an artisan, okay. Can we enter here now? We can. Let's look around. It's pretty big, and it's a pretty nice house. Any interesting pictures? Hamilton is in one, Esmeralda is in a few, Hartrey's in most of them. Theo and Zeros were here while Hamilton was here. Some basic art. Can't enter these. Actually, what's this wall got? Repeated pictures. Stuff that's definitely real life art. They just put in here. That one is interesting though. Some of these feel like they could fit somewhere in the world, and some of them really don't. I can't tell whose room this is. Is this Cartray's? Didn't know he had anything for racing. If that is his library or study. This... Also, it's another laggy room, so weird. Does this say anything over here? No, you can't read it at all. I guess this was Hamilton's room then, so he does have something for racing. I wonder if that'll be something he and Van talk about. Be fun. Okay, just making sure, other than that one guy, have we talked to everyone? No, there's this guy over here as well. Who are you? Oh, it's the old lady. Hello, Heidi. Cool, nothing at all here. Who is over here? Is it a bracer? No, it's Deliveryman Jason. I don't remember you. What a truly insightful discussion there. Okay. That said, everybody has been talked to that I can talk to. So, in that case, let's go do the side quest.
Then let's head over.
I'm curious what it'll involve. It probably won't be something meaningless to the main story. Feels like it'd be something that's currently quite connected. Yep, Kayla. Just killing a few machines on the side properly. Probably. I wonder why you wouldn't say no to that, Aaron. You bloody horn dog. So, what do you have for us? She definitely could have been more direct than just leaving a message on a noteboard. Okay, but there's a couple that have been left around. We need to deal with them. 2 high-spec units, 2 boss fights. Cool. He still wants to be called Kincaid. It's so funny. Why? Just call yourself Renee, man. Gray and Law. Cool, let's do it. Seems pretty straightforward. By Vegas Films. I don't remember what they're talking about. Okay. Oh, we're using this thing. Shipping containers. I mean the truck. The guy we just talked to. Okay. So the entire city van is what you're saying. Oh, they're just somewhere in the artisanal New Town. There's absolutely no way that doesn't just mean the entire city. Wait, it does?
Time to go solve some problems.
Well, I have a feeling I know at least one person to talk to, and it's not
Stay here and relax.
not him.
Do you have any? Thanks for coming in.
Top
Let
it.
me ask you something.
Something funny this morning. Okay. What? This little empty soda can is sitting in the road and the transport just ran right over it. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Is this a translation error? What the fuck are you talking about? They ran over a soda can. Are we okay, wait. Are we talking about, like, hey, it could have pierced the tires? Is that what we mean by that? Is that the strange thing? A big red star. Okay, well, got to find it, and I
Stay here and
definitely
relax.
suspect what it is. Still keep pressing the wrong buttons here.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for approximately nothing, Aaron. Just the loading screen.
Now then.
Hey man, is it you?
Can we talk?
Is it you? I really feel like it's you, but maybe it's not. Last night, okay. Okay. Same truck. There's nobody there? Self-driving? Cool. Well, it's just mech stuff, really. Don't concern yourself with it too much. Jason will handle it. But where did it go? Orge Canyon? Okay, automated vehicles, right. Where is Ren? I guess she's just in a discussion right now and we can't talk to her. The fact that got her is so good. She's so dumb in such a sweet way. Okay. It's personal. That's why Van is so interested. I love it. He's just so fucking focused on these cars and these suites and everything. It's the first thing on his mind. Outside help. Juniper and, what's his name? Yeah. Alright, we actually have to travel ourselves. I see how it is. You told us, but then we have to go there.
Then
There's
let's
not
head
even
over.
a shortcut. That's fucked.
Well, Stay here and relax.
Let me get out of the way.
What's going on?
Hello, guys. You get a lot of side quests, and you get a lot of content. They really like these characters. We did a side quest with them approximately half a chapter ago. What the plan is that we go after it, we have you drive off the road, and then we fight it. And by it, I mean the robots inside it, not the actual truck. I don't know if fighting it is a particularly great idea. Alright. This quest feels weird. Like, there's a lot of discussion about it, and the fact that we've had to do each step bit by bit. Right, hold on. Let's save. Right. Let's go. Oh, it's auto-moving, right. No speeding this up. Or I guess no speeding up during dialogue. Man. Aaron, you gotta see a woman and not hit on her. Or at least mention hitting on her. We did get it. Oh, well, time to fight. Let's go. Ah, the samurai mechs. Both at once is going to be a bit difficult. Their joints, their weak points. Well, you know, that's nice knowledge, but I can't really use that. But they are... Oh. Okay, well, we start with a crit turn, so it's a bit unfortunate we can't power up. Are you fucking kidding me? We actually don't have enough CP on him. Oh no, I didn't rest. Cartwright doesn't even have his S-brake, so we don't have anything. That's so unfortunate. Oh wait, that's not how this system works in this game, I forget. And we can't get him strengthened up with heated raw, so just attack.
Make it count, Aaron. Now's a good time to boost.
Just get some... Oh, okay. Get some damage going, get some CP going. Gibral Guard. Can she hit everyone with it or not? Absolutely not. Alright, then it's time for a...
Make it count.
an Earth Guard. We should get Cartwright in afterwards this way. Cartwright, for now, while we're leveling up your core, you don't have much, so probably just stick with Chrono Drive. Right. Okay, he's still not at 100, unfortunately, and I don't want to use stuff before that. Well, actually, it's probably fine. Do we want insight on him? No. I think for now we just do this. Or rather we don't, because, well, we can't get a bonus from it. And get help from Van, so this will do. Really? These guys have super high evasion or something?
I won't lose.
Okay, Cartwright, now you've sped us up. you can use an aerial dust. It'll do absolutely terrible damage, but it's something.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Meanwhile, I guess we can use a Lafort's while we build up more CP. Reset the Earth Guard. Actually, we can use Jubal Guard this way. Gives us HP regen, which is great. Good damage? Yeah, no, it's really not. Okay.
Now's a good time to boost.
We can boost once with him and do another one of these. No need to impede or anything. Just delay them again, or fail to. Please stop missing, Aaron. What the fuck, man? All cancel. You just get all fucking cancelled? What the fuck do you mean we just got all cancelled? Huh?
Initializing drive.
There's no way that just happened to us. Okay, well, he has an instant turn here, but it's absolutely useless, so that's great. I guess we'd better do it than just an auto attack. Thantos Jail? Sure. Aaron, your Thantos Jail will do jack shit. Ow. And yes, we do need a heal. Please hurry up with your turn. Right, we finally have an S-Break. Took a really long time for us to get here. I probably should have switched in Ferry to give us some CP, but it's okay. Didn't have the fort for that this time, unfortunately. Auto attack, I guess, or more of this. We're gonna try and be a bit tactful here with this. Yeah, don't worry, you're fine. Innocent heal. It'll probably be enough for now.
Could really use a nap.
Aura Breath will not come out fast enough by any means, so...
I need to lay off a little. I know you'll take that.
Yep, that worked. There's the evasion tech. Why did he not counterattack that?
Pull out all the stops.
Interesting. Okay, either way, car trade, keep up with the aerial dusting that does pretty much nothing.
Sorry for that.
God, we just need more regen somehow here, man.
Get going, kiddo. They flinch. Chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
Just auto attack, yeah. Nothing special.
A chance.
You have enough time to get an Aura Breath out this time, so that's what we'll do. She had an instant turn anyway. Brilliant. Can we have some CP turns for someone? I really would appreciate it.
Keep it up. It's working.
Really would appreciate it. Right now, we have nothing going for us in that regard. You know what? Ferry, just get in here to do this. Fuck it.
Let's party.
He'll be fine. We're gonna heated roar him. Actually, no, we're gonna use the fort.
Flames protect us. Activate trap. Here goes.
Well, Earth Guard on her. She can't hit everyone, so do we want to, or... Oh no, she can hit everyone with this.
Activating skill.
Generate a bit more. Ow! Dude, these guys are fucked up.
Do your worst.
Very good outfit.
Follow you now.
I've got this.
Not having S-breaks makes this game
Initializing drive.
much harder, but rather than harder, it's really just very long. He's still paralyzed. Okay, use a...
Keep your
Actually,
guard up.
don't do this yet then. Where is it? we're gonna start off. No, that's still betting. Just remove it then. Where is it? Cure Seal, Cure Seal. And Vandalize Raid. And we win.
Here goes.
It's that easy.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
S-Brakes remain definitely one of the better means of combat. Not having any good casting ready there, because Cartray isn't, you know, actually equipped with any good spells yet, did really hurt us, but it worked out in the end. That was cursed. I don't think that was a hard fight by any means, though the fact they had all cancel in an AoE is insane. Those guys had some really strong moves. Well, all the time. Oh. There's another? That's not good. We can definitely win, but... what is happening here? We're getting a transformation outside of the main story. No, okay, we were prepared to. Kayla's gonna save us. And her
You
brother.
let your guard down.
That is a cool weapon. It really needs to be said that is a cool weapon.
Perish.
Close your eyes. Is it bright? Didn't seem that bright. An optical weapon? What the fuck does that mean? Kamsin. I thought it was Kazim. Am I stupid?
This was nothing more than our response
It is
as part
Kazim.
of crisis management.
She just
Our
said it
firm's
wrong or was
concierge has
written wrong.
previously analyzed the situation.
Also, voice acting! This seems like quite an important quest then. That explains why it felt weird.
I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
Bye? Oh, he seemed quite happy. I guess he's happy that Ferry could hold her own. I mean, I don't know if he could lift a finger. He had to shoot once, dude. There wasn't really anything else going on. He just shot a really strong beam. I don't think he needed to put an effort. Nice, brilliant. A long way to go is putting it nicely. Okay, and the job is done.
Great job, you guys.
Did we get 5 for that, though? Okay, no choices. Still not 3 at law. Surprising. Right, Kayla, what are you talking about now? I wonder if she'll be relevant. To appear in CS4 and not be really relevant to this series of games would just be strange. Okay. That looks like it's it for side quests.
Then let's head over.
So yeah, what we'll do next time, what we'll do is we'll stop now, and next time we'll go through, do all these main story scenes and talk to everyone inside, and then we'll see where that leads us. Probably the final exploration of Basel done for now. Maybe there'll be one more. We'll have to see. Either way, still engaging, still great, and I'll see you guys next time.